everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 761 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm going to be trying out the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder that is in the translucent shade. I believe that's the only shade it comes in. But so I have a little sample size here, but the full-size version retails for $31. Or they also sell a mini version, which is still bigger than this sample here, for $19 at Sephora. So I really need a setting powder for setting my under eye concealer and for the places on my face that tend to get oily. So I am taking my concealer, so I'm going to apply that fresh before trying out the setting powder. I'm going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer, which I love this concealer. It's almost gone. I will put in the description down below my link to the video that I did dedicated to this concealer, a full dedicated review video. But it's just like such a classic cult favorite type of concealer. Let's do a little blend it all out. And so I have lots of lines on my under eye that makeup will settle into if I don't set it with a setting powder. So I'm gonna try doing baking for one of my under eyes, and I'll just do normal setting for my other under eye. It's kind of hard to get product out of this, so I don't know if I can take the little sifter off. Ooh, yes I can. That's good. So to bake one of my under eyes, I'm going to do a thick layer and then just let it sit there for a few minutes. Okay. I'm hoping this won't be too drying on my under eye, especially after baking it, because first impression, it looks pretty dry and is showing the texture of my under eyes. But then, see if I'm just applying it and pressing it in. Okay, this method, it doesn't look very textured. It actually looks really nice and smooth, mattifying. This is supposed to kind of blur pores. So I'm also going to set my nose and we'll see how it does. It really does have a very nice velvety matte finish to it. Don't really think it blurred my pores though. So I'm just going to kind of set the rest of my face, especially the places where I can tend to get shiny. Like the forehead. And it's really nice texture to this powder, very finely milled, soft texture that blends out really easily and looks great, like undetectable on the skin. It has like an off-white color to it, which is good because then you don't have to worry with flashback. But I feel like my under eye is not looking super brightened. I feel like it kind of darkened up that under eye a little bit because of that shade. And that's kind of because I am so fair that I need basically pure white color under my eyes. So that's one thing I'm noting about this. But if you have darker skin than I do, it would probably still be fine and a good shade. But it's doing a good job of not letting my concealer crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush away the bake. And they actually look the same. That's good. I was kind of worried that this eye was going to look very dry, but it actually still looks pretty smooth, but I'm kind of bummed about the shade. Like, it doesn't really make me look very awake, and like my under eye circles are gone because kind of like added circles to my under eyes. Aw, I'm bummed because it does seem like a really nice powder. Like, no settling into my fine lines, a beautiful matte texture. So I'm glad I just have a mini sample of it, and since it looks really good on the rest of my face, this will be a great all over setting powder. But for my under eyes, I need to stick to pretty much like a white powder, or I love a banana powder, which is like a slightly yellow type of powder for my under eyes, so that I can keep them brightened. But I'm curious, I'm going to continue wearing my makeup for the rest of the day, and in the description down below, I'll let you know the wear test of this. So did it keep my skin matte? Did it end up getting textured or cakey? Anything weird like that? If my under eyes ended up getting really dry, especially on one versus the other, I'll put that in the description down below as my wear test. But all in all, I am happy with this. It's a nice setting powder, and I'm glad I got to try this out. Well, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.